Hello, it's Terry Bush here. Just reading about Cannock Chase murders. What I like to do in my spare time, in my relaxing time, is read about horrendous murders and massacres. Or I go on the YouTube and watch documentaries about it, which, I don't know, is probably a savage indictment of either me or our society. But there's a lot of us men that watch those videos so that we can assuage our baser instincts and antisocial sort of drives. I'm going to take you through some of my favourite serial killers, so let's start, shall we? Jeffrey Dahmer. He used to survive on a diet of McDonald's and smooth, hairless, brown-skinned boys. Aye, but we've all thought about it, ain't we? I mean, cannibalism, not being a homosexualist. Who have we got next? Here he is, look, handsome Teddy Bundy. He's considered the good-looking one. He reported that the last thing that went through the heads of his victims were, oh, he's a handsome man. Before a polo mallet, obviously. Who's next? It's Ed Gein. Ed Gein is a local handyman that were responsible for inspiring parts of Silence of the Lambs, because he was the one that made a woman suit out of flesh. But just goes to show, doesn't it? You don't have to do something quite as drastic and violent as have a sex change if you want to be like a woman. Next up, it's little Peter Sutcliffe. He was known as Yorkshire Ripper. I mean, he did rip some bellies and do a bit of stabbing, but mostly he were a hammer man. I just don't think they could have changed it from Yorkshire Ripper to Yorkshire Smasher, because Yorkshire Smasher sounds like fun, doesn't it? Sounds like, it makes him sound like a nice bloke, you know, like the Yorkshire Smasher or the Lincolnshire Boster. Not got quite the same ring to it, has it? The Yorkshire Smasher. Sounds a bit like a jolly butcher. Which, you know, according to all reports, he were pretty happy with it, so maybe that were quite opposite.